what's our video for today? This particular electrical outlet, we're going to end up taking it out of the wall and figuring out if we can't fix it. You see how it's pushed into the wall? So I'm going to need to turn the power off to it, and I'm pretty sure before I do that, I've got a little electrical tester. I don't use it very often, but I keep it pushed into my nail bag. And here it is. Here it is right here. I want to make sure the power is working on this first. Put it in. See? It says 110 and it's lit. Can you see that? Put it in there. Put it in at the top. It's lit. Boy, this one I have to push way in, but it's working. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go to the electrical panel and look and see if I can't figure out which breaker that is, and I'm going to come back here and double check it back and forth and like that. So that is our project. If you want to see that, stick around. Okay, I finally found the right breaker. Put that in. The power is not on now. Now, do you need a little wire tester like this? You can buy these at the store, hardware store, $4 or $5 usually. Sometimes they don't have them, or you have to buy some real expensive one. You only need, I only use a little generic one. If you don't have this, you can take a lamp and just plug the cord in, or a radio, oscillating fan or something, have it on, and then start flipping some breakers that you think it might be, and you can test stuff out that way. Okay, so you don't need a tester like this, but I know that there's no power here now, and that's why I checked it first. Always check your plug first, because maybe it's broken. Maybe there's a wire that's loose behind there because it's got shoved into the wall. There could be a lot of maybe this, maybe that, right? So I wanted to check it first, make sure I had power, so I knew I could turn it off. See, this one's just spinning because this thing pushed in, and that it didn't seem to be holding. See there? Looks like the whole thing, this whole bracket got pushed in, and it bent that out. And I think this plug is still savable. And somebody actually installed them with sheetrock screws. And you can put them in with that. Sometimes use the screws that come with an electrical outlet, and maybe your hole going into the plastic box is slightly stripped. Or see, this box sticks into the wall about 3/8 of an inch or so. Looks like whoever installed the box just didn't hold it out far enough, because it looks all the same all the way around. Okay, and so I'm gonna look at this, and everything looks all right. These screws are sticking out on the sides. That's okay. You know, I like to have them screwed in just so they don't get in the way of anything. And the reason why they don't have any wires on there is because this electrical outlet, the wires go into the back, and this is from the paint on the wall. This wire here is actually black. The other wire is actually white on the left-hand side. And when you look at a plug, the neutral side, the white, goes to the left, and the black goes to the right. See how the slot is shorter on the right? And if you look, the side screws are gold over there, and these over here have been painted, but these are generally silver on this side. So silver is for the white wire, gold is for the black wire. Okay. Not that you wanted to learn that on this particular video. I'm just going to put the screws in. See, they could have installed the wires on these side screws, but there's holes there's holes on the back side of this. There's a hole for each one. So the black wire just pushes into a hole, and that's what they ended up doing for that. So that's going to be okay, I believe. What all do I have to do? I think this is just bent. That's all. I think I can just get my pliers and kind of rebend that a little bit. And that's going to hold in like that. And so I can look down here. This is kind of bent out at a slight angle at the bottom. I can reposition that. And I think that's all I got to do. Eh? And I put those screws back in, and I think it'll be fixed. That's simple. You can do it. Let's finish this up. It should be pretty simple now, because I got this bent. And see, sometimes it might not be the electrical outlet that's broken at all. That all looks fine now. I'm use the same screws that were in here from before. And they might have tried to use the screws that came with the electrical outlet, and because the screw is so far back in there, it probably only had 1/8 of an inch to grab, and then it got loose. And they ended up putting sheetrock screws, and that's fine. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Might have to be twisted just a little bit that way. I don't want to over tighten it, because then this will push in again. I'm going to put the cover plate back on. I hold that on there, and that's flush. That's how I want it. Okay, but the bottom is sticking out. I know I can screw the bottom in just a little bit more. Beauty. Now this is the same electrical cover plate. See, it's got the crack in it. I'm going to have to make a mental note next time I'm at the hardware store. I got to get myself another cover plate, and I'll replace it. Now if this is a cover plate right out in the open somewhere, and you want to get it fixed right now, you could go into your laundry room, a closet, bathroom, I don't know, garage, and flip cover plates and take that one and bring it in here, because this one's never going to be right until I replace it. Okay, beautiful. Well, that's how you do that. So, if you're wondering, do you have to be anything special in order to start fixing things around your house? No, all you have to do is start watching my channel. I got all kinds of videos on there that show you different things for different projects around the house. That's basically what I do. I'm an average Joe, showing you that if I can do it, you can do it. So when you have a few extra moments, check out my channel, see what's on it, and if you like it, subscribe. Well, that's all I got for this video, but what am I going to talk about next time? Uh-oh. Look at that. More dimmers. I've got 2 more dimmers, and I'm going to put those downstairs. If you want to watch that video, I'll have it up on my channel, and I'll put those in so that you didn't think that I just got lucky installing this one. Last but not least, when you say you're done, make sure you clean up after yourself. See, I got some stuff in here, so I'm going to have to sweep this up. I'm going to have to check over here in the other room. I think I got some stuff here on the floor. See all this Nice stuff. I'm going to save this electrical switch, and I'm going to save the screws. Okay. Throw away your wires. Pick up your wires before you vacuum. Okay, you don't want to vacuum over those. Okay, so I've got a little bit of cleanup to do before I call this job complete. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.